And Salvi has some doubt.
So now, and Antonio has convinced Bassanio for signing that let me sign the bond. So Shylock is listening to the confusion of the two, and he says, "Oh, Father Abraham." He is just, it is a kind of exclamation over here. He is remembering, like we remember God. That, oh God, what is such a situation? So similarly, he is remembering the founder of Jewish race, Prophet Abraham. Abraham over here, underline Abraham and write over there Prophet Abraham. So he just recalled the founder of the Jewish race, and he says what these Christians are. What kind of people are these Christians? Whose own hard dealings teaches them suspect the thoughts of others. Thoughts of others would mean intention of others. He says that these Christian people, they are very strange. They have very cruel ways of dealing things, and their cruel dealings teaches them to suspect the intentions of the others, because they are, very cruel towards others. They feel the same for that others are also going to do the same thing to them. So because they are very unjust and cruel, they feel that others are also similar. Pray you tell me this: if he should break his day, what should I gain by the exaction of the forfeiture? Now to further convince them and say that this bond is of no worth, what is he saying? He is saying that now you people tell me that even if he should break his day, means break his day would mean not pay the loan at the exact date that has been assigned for the payment of the loan. If that date passes away and he is not able to pay the loan, if he is breaking that thing, then what should I gain? What am I going to gain by the exaction, that is taking of the forfeiture? Even if I take the penalty, I am keeping such a penalty, a pound of flesh. What am I going to get from a pound of flesh, you should think? Why would I take a pound of flesh? Even if you do not repay me, I'm not taking away your ships or any of your belongings. I am saying that I will take a pound of flesh, and you are worried. What am I going to get out of a pound of flesh? That is, he wants to put in their minds in a way that do not worry, I'm not going to take the penalty. It is just for joke, because I won't get any benefit or any profit from taking this penalty from you. What am I going to do with that pound of flesh? All right. So he is just kind of fooling them and convincing them into signing the bond. A pound of man's flesh taken from a man is not so estimable. He says that a pound of flesh that is taken from another man is not valuable. Means even it cannot be sold for eating purposes or anything like that. Man's flesh is not estimable, means not valuable. Man's flesh is not valuable, and therefore I'm not going to get anything from that. Profitable neither as flesh of muttons, beeves, or goats, I say. And I cannot sell it like the flesh of these goats and beef and mutton. I cannot sell it like that. All right, so I'm not going to get anything from this pound of flesh. It is not valuable, it cannot be sold, it cannot be consumed. So what am I going to do with that pound of flesh? So why do you think that I'm going to take this penalty? I'm telling you that I'm signing this bond just for merriment, just for sport. So why do you worry? You should not worry, because even if you fail in repaying the loan, I won't get anything by taking the penalty.
Ma'am, your voice is going time to time.
Your voice is not clear. So Shylock says that to buy his favor, I extend this friendship. He wants to earn or win or gain Antonio's love, Antonio's friendship. He says that to earn his love, I am extending this friendship. I am just doing this, making you sign this particular bond for merriment so that I win your friendship. If he will take it, so; if not, adieu. He says that if he will take it, fine, but if you are not accepting my friend request, then farewell. All right. And for my love, I pray you, wrong me not. He says that for my goodwill, I beg you, do not hurt me by, suspecting me, looking at me with suspicion. He says that I'm doing all this just for the sake of friendship. I'm extending a friendly hand. If you want to accept it, very well. If you do not want to accept it, then I can say goodbye, and please, for my goodwill, do not suspect my good intentions. So Antonio says, yes, Shylock, I will seal unto this bond. He says that no, I am going to seal this bond, means I am going to accept this bond, I am going to sign it. Then Shylock says, then meet me forthwith at the notary's. Notary's means notary's office, that is the office of the lawyer. He says that fine, come with me to the lawyer's office. Give him direction for this merry bond. Give him instructions of making or preparing this humorous bond, this funny bond, this bond that is being signed for merriment. So let us, let's formulate this bond. And I will go and purse the ducats straight. So you go to the notary's office and start preparing the bond, and I am going to my house, and I'm going to take the ducats, collect the ducats and put them in a bag. Purse the ducats straight would mean collect the ducats and then put them in a bag. See to my house, left in the fearful guard of an unthrifty knave, and presently I'll be with you. He says that I'm going to go and collect the ducats and put them in a purse that are present at my house, that is that has been left in the fearful guard. Fearful guard means in a custody that is unreliable. All right, it is not that safe, though I have put it in custody, but that custody is unreliable. I cannot totally be free from the fear, and I cannot totally rely upon whom? On an unthrifty knave. Unthrifty knave refers to a servant, but a worthless servant. All right. So he says, because the servant is worthless, therefore I cannot rely upon him for protecting my money. So I must go home and I must collect those ducats and put them in a bag. Presently I'll be with you, and once I do all these things, I will be with you. Shortly I'm going to meet you. Hi, thee gentle Jew. All right, hurry up then. You are being gentle Jew. You are being kind. The Hebrew will turn Christian, he grows kind. So he says that because the good Jew is being kind, he's behaving extremely kind, he's likely to become a Christian. That is, Antonio again kind of taunts him that Jews cannot be kind, and because the Jew is behaving in such a kind manner, he says that I doubt that something is wrong. The Jew is turning into a Christian. That is, if he's being kind, he must be a Christian. All right. Then Bassanio says, I like not fair terms and a villain's mind. he says that I am not liking I do not like to trust his kind words, the kind words that are coming from a wicked man. He says that I'm not liking these are general offers that are coming from a villain. So I am not able to trust him. All right, because he's a villain, therefore I cannot trust him. Come on, in this there can be no dismay. My ships come home a month before the day. He says there is no harm or there is no danger in signing this bond, because my ships would come a month before the day of the expiry of the bond. So Antonio says that do not worry, we are not going to, there's no danger involved in it, there's no danger involved in it, and we are going to repay the loan, because a month before only I'm going to get my money. That is a month before the expiry of the bond, I'm going to get my money, and then we are going to repay the bond. So you need not worry. That brings us to the end of the scene.